Welcome back to Hero of Leaf Valley. Summer is going to be the season of cutscenes, so get ready for that. A lot happens with everyone's individual stories in this, so get ready for plenty of everyone. I've got Olivia joining me once again.
Hello.
Bob there was just telling us that Funland has set up a bunch of billboards out in the town square, so look forward to seeing them every time we pass.
Is Funland as fun as it is in Steven Universe?
Well, we're keeping it from ever happening.
Oh. Damn it.
Along with all the cutscenes, you're going to notice me giving a bunch of gifts to everyone. Everyone's individual stories depends on your friendship level with them, and everyone is super basic, so you just have to give them gifts. And then they like you, that's it.
I still love his eyes.
Oh, Ronald's story is great.
Oh?
His doesn't happen until the second year, period. And it's super simple stupid, because you have to ship, I think, 64 actual crops in order to complete his story. And I've already done that. It's still in the first year. His doesn't start until second year, so it's basically pointless. One thing I discovered is when you give the Harvest Goddess a gift after 4:30, she doesn't give you a wish anymore, but she just talks to you now and talks random bullshit.
You only get my company. He looks angry so often.
Well, I mean, he's one of the people who doesn't get to see the Harvest Goddess, and he's the only one who worships her. Just kind of finicky like that.
Bitch. She also looks 16.
She could be, for all we know.
Ugh.
The friendship levels for everyone, I think, go in like 40 or so points for each separate heart. When you go to the journal next to your bed, you can look up the heart level of everyone. And in order to get the hearts up, you have to talk to them every day, you have to give them gifts, and there's 3 different levels of gifts that they like. There's +1 point to their heart level is just a gift that they'll accept. Like, they'll just say, oh, thanks, and not really expand on it. +2 is for gifts that they especially like. And sometimes there'll be special dialogue for it. In the case of here, since people voted for us to woo Alice, she really likes rare metals and those earrings that I bought that I still haven't given to her. Those are +3 items, and people will be especially happy when you give those, and there'll be special dialogue for the items usually.
Her drawing looks much more chipper than her personality would lead you to believe.
Yeah, Gwen is one of the easier ones to get the hard level up for.
I was talking about Alice, your favorite.
Oh, yeah.
She looks much happier in the drawing.
Well, everyone's kind of like that.
Yeah.
They just generally look kind of pissy.
Character modeling. I'm digging your pink hat.
This is my personal favorite outfit. It looks a little too hardcore for a boring farmer like me.
So hardcore with your overalls.
Of power. Probably the easiest gift to give to Gwen is wild mints, which you just grow on your farm. She's already at Purple Heart.
She came back from the war. That was terrible, I apologize. Just all the hate comments. My grandfather was in the war, great.
There's a couple of people that either like eggs themselves or egg dishes. There's a whole guide that explains it. It's not too hard to befriend everyone. And you want to befriend everyone at least by the end of summer, because at that point, all of the stories are set for you. So, several of these cutscenes we're going to see may or may not be necessary. I'll go into it a little bit more. Like for example, the cutscene we had with Ronald and his lace work, that isn't required at all. That's just fluff. It kind of ties into his story, because he actually uses the lace work to create a special type of bread.
What?
Which I guess is something.
Lace and bread?
Like, we'll have to see it when it plays out.
Okay.
Basically, it's like putting... he basically puts a pretty pattern on it. Therefore, he saves the town.
Oh my god. Ronald's kind of my favorite. His eyes, and he saves the town with bread. That guy's wearing a giant acorn cap.
Yes, he is. I never noticed that.
It could be a beret, but I choose to believe it came off a giant nut.
His nut.
Ew.
Jesus Christ, honey.
I'm sorry, it's very late. My mind goes to strange places.
The longest cutscenes are the most boring.
Yeah.
It's everyone saying, you know, rare butterflies used to go to blue flowers. Hey, we're doing blue flowers. Do you think it's that blue flower? Maybe. What is that blue flower? There's a blue butterfly that's attracted to it.
So the rule of Ni no Kuni.
Yeah.
All the unnecessary dialogue, always.
There's nobody in here. We just bore them away with our blue butterfly talk. That was one of those cutscenes that once you've seen it, you can actually talk to certain people and ask for more information on a certain topic.
'Cause you'd want more.
Yeah. Well, it plays out regardless of what we know. Now, here's a special announcement, I guess you could say. I didn't miss Gina's side quest. What happened was, I missed one of the optional cutscenes. Like, you would go to see there, you would see Gina and Katie talking, and then you could ask people about Gina and Katie because you're nosy. But no, I can still go through a side quest of helping her make the goddess dress.
Were people yelling at you in the comments?
I don't think anyone gave a shit. I don't even know why I asked people to vote, because as of the end of this summer, I've got every story happening as it's supposed to. So, thanks for letting me know what you wanted to see, but I'm basically going to be able to please everyone, I think.
You are a people pleaser.
I'm not. At all.
You please me, so.
I'm a person pleaser. Horse is getting there.
I want a horse.
And we could finally ride her.
Oh my god.
She sucks. We need to get her heart level up more before she'll actually be worth riding.
She's doing her best.
I mean, she only just decided that she likes us. By the way, I hope you enjoy the sounds of the mooing and the chickens and the horse. Because if you're anywhere in the area with them, their noises are constant.
A constant cacophony.
And it's as loud as if you were standing next to them. There's no gain leveling for them.
You just get driven mad by the sound of animals. Dio just lays down in the field and gives up on life.
Another good gift option for people is if they work at a shop, give them an item that correlates to their shop. Like, you can give Lila flowers. Though she'll comment and like, you know, you can just sell them to me.
Give them something they see and deal with every day.
Well, it's helpful.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd get tired of getting pencils every day.
Never.
But what if it's the same pencil?
I don't care. All of it.
My favorite's probably Ronald. If you give him eggs, he'll be like, you can buy these at my shop.
Well, yeah, but I cooked it for you.
Oh, he likes if you cook him. If you give it to him raw, he's like, why? And that's Ronald. Lewis loves it.
Ronald's my favorite. No, it's
Yeah.
official. His mustache and his beady eyes.
Why does Kurt give a shit?
He doesn't look like he gives a shit. Oh, he's wearing camo. Quick walk away.
Well, one of the other characters does point out, apparently he likes gardening.
Oh. He just wants to blend into the garden. Become one with it.
I don't think I like these special flowers. Piggy fucker.
I kind of want to take shears and just snip off the tips of his hair. It needs trimming.
That's what I did with my hair. Kind of. I'm not trying to talk to you! Lumber, you say? Well, I'm not giving you lumber. Oh yeah, it's his birthday, and he likes eggs.
Happy birthday, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not so sure about Hero Leaf Valley. I know in Tale of Two Towns and a lot of other Harvest Moon games, if you give someone a gift, it doubles the amount of friendship points you would get if you gave them that gift any other day.
Oh, not bad.
And there aren't as many points for this as there are in Tale of Two Towns. There's 10,000 points between each heart level in Tale of Two Towns.
Jesus. I like the Harvest Goddess design in this one better than the other one. Though I don't know. Probably just because in the other one, in Tale of Two Towns, she just looks like a
Shithead.
spaz, yeah. Someone who doesn't give a shit and then acts like they do. And fucks up and says it wasn't their fault.
We just had to look at Woody's sense of mortality, I think.
Well, look at his eye bags. He's getting there.
Funny thing that Aurelia likes is seashells. She thinks they're shellfish, though. I'm pretty sure you can't eat that.
I would have thought she liked hair dye.
Yeah. There are hints that she has some bad girl past. We never really learned what she did, though.
Including the radical anime hair? Or is that just it being anime?
That's probably just it being anime.
Yeah.
Even though Harvest Moon errs on the side of realistic for the most part.
Yeah.
I say that. As far as designs of people.
It's so realistic with the goddess and the sprites.
Growing potatoes in 4 days.
Yeah. I want her dress.
What could she possibly know? She never leaves the house. All she knows is from an encyclopedia.
You're a recluse. You know nothing.
At least she admits it. But why even bother allowing me the chance to ask her?
She wants to feel included.
I do want her dress too, though.
Why does she never go outside?
She's pointless.
Well, usually they give some sort of bullshit reason, like, oh, she's feeble. Like, non-specific illness that prevents her from going outside, like fucking, what's-her-name from Ni no Kuni.
That's her excuse in Magical Melody.
Oh.
She's inexplicably sick, and in that one, Gina's her nurse.
See, I knew it.
In this one, she's just a rich piece of shit.
Better to be horribly sick than a rich piece of shit.
Don't know why that kind of creeps me out. Squid rice.
I don't know. The idea of, like, eating just plain rice and finding a tentacle.
Tim's involved in a couple of side quests, actually. Most of them involve mysterious treasure.
He looks like he has a deep voice for a child.
Yeah, he's surprisingly tall.
Yeah. For a second, I thought he asked you to marry him. You just went straight to the chap.
Look, we can't find this painting unless we do this.
By the power vested in me by the harvest goddess.
I say no.
Wait a minute, you're too young to get married.
I was hoping he was going to say, if you get any more information, I suggest you keep it to yourself.
I like the priest's curly mustache. Looks like one he'd twirl while tying someone to train tracks.
It's like he himself has a bad boy past.
That's why he's so angry.
Oh, my cows are looking bigger now.
Hamburgers soon.
That's going to take multiple years. Your animals do die naturally.
Oh.
But until now, they give me milk, yay! More cooking options open up to us, because I don't bother selling my milk. It has better currency elsewhere. For example, pretty simple recipe, a milk and an egg makes you pudding.
That's not how I make pudding, but okay.
It's not how anyone makes that kind of pudding.
Look how just generic freaking, like, yeah, if you mix this and this, you'll get this.
That's a great start to any conversation. So remember when I said don't get too attached to this flower? It specifically dies during the story.
Hooray.
So basically, we have to wait until the very next summer before we can actually grow a blue mist flower properly.
She always looks so happy, even with this dead flower.
I'm not gonna tell him I did it.
It was a crime of passion.
That would be eerily appropriate, because she has a secret crush on Parsley.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to spend time with him. I see you don't know how to girls. One of the wishes you can ask for is to increase your relationship with one of the girls, but you don't get to choose who. And I get the feeling she just increases it with a random person. Maybe that's why Gwen gets to a blue heart by the end of summer when I barely talk to her. Goodbye, flower.
We hardly missed ye.
I have to specifically go behind her to say I don't want to do business. By the way, if you notice me skipping entire days, it's because nothing happened.
Yeah. That is the thing I've noticed, like, even playing the Rune Factor games, which is more adventure-based, and it has dungeons, is like, entire days will go by, you don't do anything. Especially rainy days. 'Cause everything's watered, I'm like, oh, fuck. Go back to bed. It's like a rainy day in real life. She looks so happy!
Remind her that at 10 p.m. she hangs out in front of the building. You can also see her during the day, I think around noon, inside the building, but it has to be a weekday.
Admittedly, she looks the most adult out of the bachelorettes. Aside from maybe Gwen.
Well, that's just her outfit.
Yeah. Well, it's just the rest... I don't know what it is about them. The character designs makes them look like teenagers or younger, and it's just...
I like how we just... I want to see your horse. ... That's a good horse. Alright, I'm done. What worries me the most about the horse race thing... Number one, I don't want to do that particular side quest, but I feel like I might have to. Because in order to keep Alice in town, there's a series of separate side quests that involve her and her group, and one of them involves a horse race. So if I'm going to be able to keep her in town, thereby unlocking her as a potential spouse, I need to finish that horse race. And I hate doing the horse race.
They're so much fun. Why do you hate the horse race?
It's hard to control.
Okay. It's not because your horse sucks.
Oh no, my horse is amazing. It becomes amazing at the very least. It's probably the easiest animal to get the heart meter all the way up. And you think that would take care of it for the most part, but there's this stamina management bullshit during the horse race that is sort of impossible to get a handle on.
Though admittedly, that was the slowest gallop I've ever seen.
The horse is still picking up. It's got another stage to go.
1 out of 4 of his broken knees is healed.
I love that when you give her something that isn't a blueberry, she's like, can you eat this?
Just what she does with new stuff, she just sticks them in her mouth. Thought you grew out of that when you turned 4. He looks very tired. I relate to Woody. I have to get up at 6 in the morning every day, okay?
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Joe.
At first I thought he was making a threat. It's a nice horse you got. Shame if something were to happen to it.
If I can take it, then I can blame you and I don't have to worry about the damn race.
I like his Murica bandana.
In Japan.
Yeah.
No, it's stupid easy taking care of the horse.
I find it creepy that the heart pulses.
Out of sync, too.
Yeah.
Just like everyone's slowly dying.
Jesus Christ. Well, if you want to get philosophical.
Occasionally she'll just say, this might not work. It didn't work. See ya.
What the fuck you want me to do? It's not like I'm a goddess or anything.
I could probably get off the horse and run faster than that.
Yeah.
I'm giving the horse a chance, though, damn it. Yeah, your family's kind of cursed to have shitty horses. Good luck.
That's how your grandpa died.
Next time we've got more various random cutscenes, because it's summer.
Feel the excitement. At least there's no wasps.